Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for being here at Fort Vancouver High School tonight. I'm so excited to have you all here for our final concert of the year. We are going to be starting off tonight with a piece that you're probably familiar with called The Water is Wide. A lot of you have probably heard this tune before. This particular arrangement is done by a young man named Rollo Dilworth, who is one of the most important living composers in America at this point. He's composed or arranged more than 150 pieces of music and really focuses on the traditions of Black American music. This arrangement of The Water is Wide is honestly one of the coolest arrangements I've ever heard of it because he really taps into the more like jazzy kind of feel in the piano part especially. And then pairs it up with another folk tune called Bring Me a Little Water, Sylvie. This is our concert choir singing for you, The Water is Wide. This next piece is called The Cuckoo. It's featuring our alto section, who gets to just kind of jam and rock out a little bit in this one, along with three of our basses, Faber Thistlewood, Alessandro Salinas, and Braden Sevier.
pretty bird. She wobbles as she flies, and she never says a cuckoo till the 4th day of July. Gonna build me a log cabin in the mountains so high, so I can see my honey, he's walking by. Jack of diamonds, I've known you down from old. You have taken all my silver and my gold. Oh, the cuckoo's a pretty bird, she's a pretty bird, and she wobbles as she flies, and she never is a pretty bird. She never says until the 4th day of July. Oh, the cuckoo's a pretty bird, she's a pretty bird, and she wobbles as she flies, and she never is a pretty bird. She never says until the 4th day of July. See my cuckoo as she flies.
This next piece is called I Am Not There, and will feature our chamber choir who's currently moving behind me. This text, I felt it was really important to read it to you. It has always been one of my favorite poems, and I have always wanted to find a setting of it done by a composer that felt like it really communicated the emotion behind it, and finally found one. The text is originally attributed to a woman named Mary Elizabeth Fry. It's really interesting when you look her up. The first thing it says is that she was a housewife and florist, and she happened to write this poem. And it was like, wait, what? How could this? It's one of the most beautiful poems I've ever read. And so they said that she wrote this on a. It's been one of those days. She wrote it like literally on like a grocery bag. And this is the text. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glints on snow. I am the sunlight on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. When you awaken in the morning's hush, I am the swift uplifting rush of quiet birds in circled flight. I am the soft stars that shine at night. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die.
Do not stand
This next piece, Time, was written by a woman named Jennifer Lucy Cook, who won a composition competition for a professional choir in Minnesota by the name of Cantus. It is an extremely difficult piece of music and shows off just how much our students have grown this year. The composer's words about the lyrics. Time, like money or borders between one country and another, is one of those funny human-made concepts that dictate our lives, but are fundamentally meaningless if we didn't all agree to go along with it. And yet, we are experiencing aging, the changing of seasons, the growth, undeniably. The line between time's reality and its invention is blurry, and there is no better way I could think of to depict that than by writing a repeating lyric that erodes as the piece unfolds. As lyrics disappear, phrases take on new meaning, like the way a 30th birthday differs from a 5th birthday, or how old memories can appear sharper than yesterday's. We lose time when we try to keep it. We spend time. And since it insists upon eluding us, we can only notice the fact that time has been winking at us all along. This wit, this relentlessness, and this freedom is the spirit behind time. And this piece is my way of winking back.
Time, you can spend it. When you spend it, then you're running out of time. You can save it, but to save it is to take a little time. In a minute, when you're in it, can you feel the passing time? It's an illusion, there's confusion when they tell you now it's time to get older, time to work and time to waste, and there's no time left to hold or time to tell him how you feel while there's still time. 3, 2, 1, 11:32 a.m. then dinner time. Not to kill, I said I will, and still it flies and flies on time. Time you can spend. When you spend, you're running out of time. You can save, but to save it takes some time. In a minute, you're in it. Feel passing time is an illusion, confusion. They tell you now it's time to get older, to work, time to waste. There's no time left to hold, time to tell him. Well, there's still time. 3, 2, 11, 2 a.m. dinner time. Now to kill, said I will. Still it flies, no time. Time you can, when you're running out of, save it, take a little time, minute, can you feel passing is an illusion, they tell you to get older, work, waste, there's no holder, tell him, feel there's time, 1:30, dinner time, kill, will still fly, no time, you can spend it, when you spend it, then you're running out of time, you can save it, but to save it is to take a little time, in a minute when you're in it, can you feel the passing time? They say time to get older, time to work and time to waste, and there's no time left to hold or time to tell him how you feel while there's still time, 3, 2, 1, 11:32 a.m. then dinner time, not to kill, I said I will, and still it flies and flies and fly, fly, fly on time.
Hands are knocking next so you can get back up into your... I just wanted to take a quick moment to thank a couple of people that are integral to the success of our program here. First, I want to thank our interpreters who are here tonight. It is incredible. I don't know how many of you might have been watching David over here as he was interpreting time, but we have conversations about the best way to communicate these pieces of music, and it really is, we are made better by their contributions to what we're doing. I want to thank Mr. Nick Fouts, who's upstairs. He is our theater manager. All of this stuff gets set up by him, torn down by him, and he's here all the time. And then Miss Pittman, there's Miss Pittman is an absolutely incredible pianist, and we could not do what we do every day without her. So a huge, huge thank you to her. Before we make everybody cry and start honoring our seniors, our next piece is called Hands Are Knockin'. One of the greatest assets that we have here at Fort Vancouver High School is our diversity. So I was incredibly excited to program Hands Are Knockin', knowing that one of my students was going to be able to help me with the Arabic text that is featured. So a huge thank you to Khala for our help, for her patience with me. I'm also thrilled, I'm not sure where, he's somewhere over here. Mr. Jeffrey Kay is the father of two of our students and will be joining us on the djembe tonight as well. He is around here somewhere. Oh my gosh, he's right there. So Hands Are Knockin'. Both of them. All right. So I'm going to make this quick, and not too quick, because I have 11 seniors that are graduating. So I'm going to, I know, right? I'm going to try to keep to my script and keep things moving. I know how difficult this is going to be, but I'm going to ask oh, don't you dare put that on the piano. There's water in that. Thank you. Please wait till the end of all of our seniors to applaud. I know that that's going to be very difficult, but it'll help us move things along. So first, I would like to call down, and I guess get out of the way. Where'd you go? Can you give them their flowers as we're doing this to just expedite the situation? Melissa Allen. So Melissa, we're just going to go through a couple of things with each of our seniors today. She is going to be attending WSUV and getting her bachelor's degree in business administration with a major in marketing. The week and few days heading up to concerts is her favorite time. When we know the music and we're able to run through it and really create music. The thing that she'll miss most is being able to sing with a group of people that she has formed strong connections with and being able to make powerful music with those people. And her advice to future singers and choirs, don't be afraid to sing out and have fun with the program. It can help you make lifelong friendships and creates a safe space that you can be yourself. Melissa has been in choir for 6 years. 5 of them have been with me since her sixth grade in middle school. Melissa Allen, congratulations. I'm excited for you. Lucas Clark. Lucas is going to be going to CWU in the fall to become a choir teacher, which I am really excited about. I can't wait to hand over the reins at some point. His favorite memory from choir was being in Allstate this past year and ordering pizza with Penelope and the Skyview kids at Allstate. The thing that he will miss the most is the feeling of finally pushing through moments of frustration and achieving the sound that we've been working for. And his advice is just sing for the sake of singing and all else will follow. Next, Frankie. Where are you? Over there. After graduating, he plans to spend some time focusing on himself and his family. Good idea. Favorite memory from choir is out of the 2 years I've been here, I just enjoy being in this class and singing and getting to know other people. Even though some of us don't get along, we still make it work. That's what it's about in life, folks. You'll miss the friends that he's leaving behind, and they will forever hold a special place in his heart. And some advice that I would give to freshmen is don't be afraid to mess up and be loud. Bouton is here to help you. Just do the thing. Just do the thing. Dexter Cernkovich is coming on down. Is going to be taking a gap year this next year from school to get a job and just live for a little bit. Also a great idea. And then is going to be going to school to become an art teacher, which is absolutely awesome. Favorite experience from choir is this year's middle school choir festival, because it was nice to see everyone who volunteered and all of these different people working together. And I love this. The thing that Dexter is going to miss most about being choir is being forced to make sound instead of being silent all day. And his advice is drink water, which is a good thing to do. We have 2 students who are not here tonight, and I want to just make sure that I mention them. Elena Kapule is home in Hawaii right now, visiting her family, and is unable to be here tonight. She is going to be finding a job after graduation as well. Faith Culpepper is speaking tonight in Portland at a huge gala. She has been involved in kind of an after-school weekend program for years, striving towards going to college. And next year, she will be going to Whitman College. She earned a full scholarship there, earning the Whitman Achievement Scholarship to study pre-med and art, which, wow. So she'll be able to pursue both of these things. She hopes to go to med school and to work in pediatric trauma as a pediatric trauma surgeon. And work with Doctors Without Borders, which is amazing. She's going to miss the people that she met in choir. She always says she always cries when the year ends. She also really enjoyed singing, getting dressed up for concerts, because it's fun. And some advice that she would give is go for it. Don't be afraid and keep your voice small at practices. Sing proudly, and messing up means that Bouton can help you get through and sing beautifully in performances. If you don't give it all in your practices, you'll be just mid in performances. Those are her words, not mine. Omarion is going to be attending Clark College and pursuing singing, which is absolutely awesome. The whole choir experience has been amazing. The people singing and learning, just everything. He will, and I promise I didn't make him say this, he is going to miss Mr. Bouton, lovely guy, so kind to all, and the amazing pianist, Miss Pittman. His advice is don't be shy to let that gorgeous voice be heard because you are amazing. And Omarion is one of the most encouraging and genuine people, and I'm so glad that you found us this year. Penelope K, come on down, is going to be taking a gap year next year and then has committed to the Montana State University for photography, which is super exciting. Favorite memory or experience in choir is helping run the middle school choir festival. She will most miss her classmates and says, don't be afraid to sing out and ask for resources for practicing at home if you're struggling. Mr. Bouton is super kind and helpful. I'm so nice of them. Josina, where are you? There you are. Josina will be attending WSUV next year, majoring in elementary education. Her career goal is to become an elementary teacher and to continue coaching youth cheer. The program that she's involved with youth cheer, she is just absolutely rocking it with those kids. It's absolutely amazing. Her favorite memory or experience from choir is Bouton doing parkour. There is a video. The thing that she will miss most about being in choir is getting to sing with everyone every day. And her advice is don't be afraid to sing out. Daisy, come on down. Plans to become a medical assistant for some experience and hopefully go to nursing school and to become a labor and delivery nurse. Who are some of the most amazing humans in the entire planet. Her favorite memory was the experience of how everyone was always just really kind and really nice. The thing that she'll miss most is going to festival every year and watching other choirs, and her advice is sing out because nobody will judge you. And Dante, get down here, Dante, is going to be going to college for art and minoring in psychology. And possibly interior design as well, shoulder shrug. That's written there. Favorite experience was honor choir. It was probably the most fun I've ever had singing. What will you miss most about choir? Probably having a space here I can sing as loud as I want. Don't start, I know I don't sing loud. Never mind, I won't read that part out loud. The advice that they would give is drink water. In and out of choir. This is a thing that they do to me because I don't drink water. Also make sure you mark your breath marks in your score and it'll save your butt. So these are some really, really special humans. I am so happy to have known them from anywhere from 6 months to 6 years. And they're just a really special group of kids. So thank you so much for giving your time to us and to this program. And we are now going to make them cry and sing them an Old Irish Blessing.
Your
concludes our little portion of the concert, so we are going to have a quick scene change here, and gonna... What are you doing?
These are for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It is Mr. Bouton's birthday this weekend. And I think as a choir we can all sing, Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bouton. Happy birthday to you.
We're going to leave now. Okay, bye.
All right, this is the Fort Vancouver High School Orchestra. We are going to start with a piece called Intermezzo Sinfonico. It's from an opera called Cavalleria Rusticana, and it was meant to denote the passage of time. Our next piece is Highlights from Moana. This is a piece that we all picked together. So we went through a whole bunch of different pieces, and this is the one that we chose all together. So it makes it kind of special that way. We've had a lot of fun playing it. It's There are a lot of really tricky rhythms, and we did it. We learned it, and I'm so incredibly proud of these kids. We have Spencer Walters joining us on percussion. All right, highlights from Moana. I have 3 seniors, 2 of which are here today. The first senior, Jessica Capps, she's not here today, but I had her at Geyser when I worked there a long time ago. And she took a year off, I think, of orchestra, and then she came back at Fort, and I was just really, really glad that she did. She also plays guitar. If you remember last year's concert, she played Dust in the Wind with us. So I just wanted to recognize her. And if I could have my other 2 seniors come on up, Annabelle Wiley and Sandra Brewster. The most important part, the candy. So I'll start with Annabelle. Annabelle plans to study secondary education with a focus in mathematics. Her favorite memory was our field trip to Oaks Park and our pit stop to Voodoo Donuts. The thing she will miss the most about orchestra is the friends that she made along the way. And a piece of advice she would give to new students is to practice and play with confidence. Sandra is going to Clark College next year and getting a job. And let's see. Favorite memory was going to Oaks Park and the Burgerville fundraiser. I remember that too. That was a lot of fun. And what she will miss most about orchestra is playing our pieces together in class on our field trips. And her advice for freshmen or new students for orchestra for next year: to play with confidence and play loud. It's good advice. So, I have been honored to have these students in my life in orchestra. I've had Annabelle since 6th grade at Geyser, and Sandra here just at Fort, but they're very special to me, and I'm going to miss them very much. So, thank you guys. In honor of our seniors, our last piece will be Remember Me from Coco, because we will remember them. Aww. I almost forgot. We have 2 soloists. We have on the harp, Aurora, and on the violin, Carla. Thank you very much. I just want to say really quickly how proud I am of all of my students. It's been a great year, and I look forward to our next year. Give us just a few moments, and we will reset for the band.
Thank you so much for staying for the band. We have 3 numbers for you tonight if you didn't get the program. First number we're going to do is entitled Anthem for Winds and Percussion by Claude W. Smith. This next selection we're going to do is called Crossings in Time, written by one of my favorite composers, Michael Sweeney. He's written great arrangements for jazz band, for high school band. This piece I first heard when Michael Sweeney, the composer, was conducting it for an adult band. And he talked about writing this piece. He said that his daughter and he were going from upstate Wisconsin all the way to Los Angeles by car, where his daughter would then leave and start her freshman year at UCLA. And so for all of you who are parents who've gone through this, there's a lot of reflection on that long trip across the Midwest and across the desert. And while he was reflecting upon his life and his daughter's life and everything, he also composed this piece. It's very textural sort of piece entitled Crossings in Time. For me, it holds particular importance as we end this year. Those of you that may have heard about it, read it in the news or whatever, but Fort and in all the schools in Vancouver schools, and really in Portland, all across Washington and Oregon, budgets that were available during the pandemic have run dry. And so there's a necessary compression, and a number of Fort family who have been family members here longer than I've been here, for whatever reason, are not coming back next year because of this compression. So here's this reflective piece entitled Crossings in Time in their honor. I do have just a few seniors I'd like to acknowledge, and while we're getting ready to do that, I want to take the time to thank all the boosters that made the Marching Band Enterprise actually happen. So you can go ahead and have a seat. We have three wonderful uniform ladies who come every year. They don't have students at Fort. They had students in Vancouver schools, but they're off to college at UCLA or something. But no, they've actually graduated from UCLA. But these uniform ladies continue to stay active as community members, and the way they give back to the community is by helping all these people get fitted into uniforms that actually fit them. And it's a lot of work, and then they disappear behind the scenes again. So I'd like to thank, I don't know if you're here, but if Melanie Bryant is here, Michelle Balkenhall and Deanna Warren. They come from somewhere in Vancouver when I call them, and they take care of the uniform, so I really appreciate their help. In addition, I want to thank Bernardo Moncada and Rachel Moncada for their continued support of the band, and I also want to thank Stacy and Joanna Walters for your continued support and for your efforts taking us to Long Beach. So thank you very much, all you boosters. First, I have three seniors I'd like to acknowledge tonight. The first senior is Robert Claflin, going in alphabetical order. Okay. Robert. Yes. What's in there? Yes. Okay. Mr. Claflin here has played with the band since he came over to Fort from Discovery Middle School 4 years ago. He's been with us for 4 years. And after graduation, Robert plans on getting a summer job as an EKG technician and intends to enter Washington State University, Vancouver, to study chemistry. And I'm just going to digress from my page a little bit. Chemistry is a very lucrative, itself it's kind of dry, but chemistry goes to very lucrative occupations. So I'm counting on it. I'm not getting any younger. Okay. His fondest memories with the band are all the parades. And I love this. He says they sucked in the moment, but they're fun to look back upon. So, so we're good at candy coating our memories in high school. He hopes to continue playing with other band opportunities after graduation, and his advice to incoming freshmen is to actually practice and don't treat the class like it's an easy A. So, ladies and gentlemen, Robert Claflin. You get this flower. You get these delicious sweaters. The next senior is Dominic Moncada, please.
I knew those weren't freaking.
Sir Dominic. Okay, can I get you to stand in front of Robert?
Technically, it'd be Lord.
Okay. Okay. I think I'll just have a little static here. Dominic joined our band as a sophomore, coming in just after our COVID lockdown. He's played trumpet with us ever since and has contributed quite a bit at all the basketball games and football games indeed. After graduation, he's considering going into culinary, but definitely wants to keep playing the trumpet. His favorite memories are from the Loyalty Days Parade and from grabbing some ice cream with Robert next to him at Scoopers. That took the entire time we were over there from my experience. Okay. He'll miss most playing music for people to enjoy, and his advice to incoming freshmen is, I love this one too, don't be on your phone during band or Norris will talk about it for 5 minutes straight. Every time, every day, every time. So, Lord Dominic, you get this. You get this tasty treat and a note from me. Congratulations. And my last student is Anna Vo. Ms. Anna is one of these special people. For no other reason, that she was one of my first students in my 5th grade program. So Anna has played flute with me for 8 years straight. She's played, after graduation, Anna looks forward to taking a gap year before continuing her formal education. Her favorite memory is the Loyalty Days parade in her sophomore year. I'll have to ask her, she specified her sophomore year, which means maybe it was the rain or something last year, but sophomore year, something cool happened. And she says that she will never forget the parades and concerts. And she's had 8 years of them, okay? Her 8 years with me has brought her true enlightenment because her advice to newcomers is, all you really need to do is practice and pay attention. So, Miss Anna Vo, you got this right from me. Ladies and gentlemen, my graduating seniors once again. And there's more coming up here. No lights. Oh, that's better. Okay. In lieu of a lightsaber, okay, you may return to your seats and we'll let everyone go home. I'll try to keep this short. This is a really weird explanation, but I hope this works. The last song we're going to do, or last piece we're going to do, is a medley of songs from the Pixar movie Up. In case you have not seen Up before, it's kind of a bizarre premise where at the beginning of the movie, there's a very small boy who is enamored with this adventurer who always gets into the newspapers. This adventurer travels all over the world and does great things. And this boy wants to be like that adventurer. And he comes across a little girl, and the two of them start a club. And this is back in the 1920s. And they start an adventurers club. And life happens. The two grow up, and they marry. And they always intend to go on that big adventure. But life has twists and turns, and they never get to go together. When the boy becomes an old man and he's walking with a cane, he runs across a little Cub Scout who's annoying as heck. And I don't want to spoil the whole thing. You really should see the movie. But there's an old house and there's hundreds of balloons. And I'll leave it at that. The important thing that you need to know about what we're doing here is the score for Up was written by a man named Michael Giacchino, who wrote the score, the James Bond soundtrack for The Incredibles 1 and 2. And he also wrote the score for Jurassic Park, if you ever saw, or excuse me, Jurassic World, if you ever saw those movies. It's a delightful memory, melancholy memories at times, of the old music from the old days, from the 1920s, foxtrots, cha-cha-chas, salon music. So here we are with our little medley of salon music. This is selections from Up. I do want to make one announcement that I forgot to mention earlier when I was talking about boosters. One of our boosters who has helped us so much when we talk about community support is the only person who got to wear a hat tonight, and that is a professor. No, I shouldn't say a professor. He'd probably hate that. Tim Wells used to be an educator here in the Vancouver schools at Columbia River High School and in Beaverton and last at the Centennial School District. And he has taken to coming in on occasion and helping us with his decades of band experience. And it was him on the solo at the beginning of Up. And so I just want to thank Mr. Wells for helping us out as much as he has. So. Other than that, I think that's it for the year. Thank you so much for staying and listening to all the groups and for honoring our seniors. And if I haven't forgot, did I forget anything? I'm sorry? I did. You guys stood up. It's in the program. They want to be acknowledged. On Up, there was a flute solo by Miss Karen Shu Gonzalez. 2 trumpet solos by Mr. Andrew Banshew in the back. And joining Miss Karen in her solo, it was actually a duet, was Lily Moncada on the bongo. Okay. Now we can go home. Okay. Let's call it quits. Thank you so much for coming. Have a wonderful evening.